Alright, welcome back, everyone. Got Mr. Cat. Oh, chilling there. Big stretch. If you wanna go out. Okay, well, he wants to go out. Alright, 1 second. Okay. Picked up. I did load it in early before the stream, just make sure that the commentary still works. So it works. Did I have to do anything here? What is this? Wait. Chapter 5, however. Which chapter is this? Oh, it is chapter 5. Oh, wait. Find dog shop. Bypass Clever Bite. As his dog. Get to Elysium with gold. Wait, so hold on. We got this one in the boat. We got this one. This is the bar. Okay. What achievements were we doing here? Oh, this has that achievement too. Oh, sub-dream scene. How you doing? Wait, hold on. Normal. Did that. Which is the next achievement that I need to look out for? Good to okay. Now we can proceed normally.
Something seems to be wrong with this lamp. It flickers constantly. Maybe the fixture's loose. Decapo!
Yes.
Maybe the fixture's loose. Maybe.
Okay, we did it a few times just in case. Crank.
More potential for
Dream scene. Why are you so cranky? Not funny. I find it pretty funny.
To the side up front, and maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
You shouldn't make jokes anymore. Pain bucket.
There's a guard dog. Here's a stick. This task under-challenges my combination skills. I'll just trash the stupid mutt. Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can.
I'm joking. I'm in a good mood. You just can't tell. Yeah, I can tell. I can just see what you write.
What the shock? Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock.
A shocking weakness.
Shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Insulated and highly charged stick. I knew. It's just my hatred for Deponia. I understand. I'm doing well. I'm kind of tired.
I'll just trash the stupid mutt.
Well, I kind of finish like on Mondays and Tuesdays. I finish at like 3 p.m. But the thing is, I start early. Like today, I start at 9 p.m. Tomorrow, I'll start at 8. At 8. So I might finish on time, like in a timely manner. But I don't know. Afterwards, you kind of feel tired.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Also on Mondays, I have basically all of my clinical classes. Oh, you fainted, nice. Bypass Cleverite. Well, not all of them, but I have only clinical classes on Monday. Electrodes.
Is a techno flux inductor thingamy. I can spot one right off. Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes. Not necessary. I've got all the time I need.
Yeah, let's listen to the
Now
commentary.
we are on the way to Doc's lab, or if you click this later, we are leaving Doc's lab, or maybe you're on your way back in. Don't know. This is more of a gangway screen, a little space in between with a very.
I got a fun fact for you.
construction. This
After the
doesn't
commentary.
carry any significance right now, but later on the screen will lead to my, and I don't say that lightly, I say it often, but never lightly, favorite screen in Chaos on Deponia. There will be, naturally, great chaos. Rufus will be confronted with a very special person. I can't tell you right now, but the scene is gonna be brilliant. Oh, what's that smell? Must be self-praise. Let's get out of here, but enjoy that scene later on anyway.
But yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but overall there has been. Well, I don't know. He was saying like between 12 and 16, or 11 and 16, like human species throughout time. I don't know if they've existed all simultaneously. I mean, Neanderthals and like Homo sapiens existed at the same time, and they had like mutual communication. They had some like pretty intimate communications as well. Top-notch intimacy. What were we saying?
Hey, Doc.
Rufus,
Oops. There's been like between 11 or 16 people of humans throughout time.
at last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But as I can see, you have everything under control.
And what time? Like, time in general. The time of the planet. I'm not sure if all of them have coexisted at the same time,
I need to operate right.
but at least humans,
Only one
Homo sapiens and Neanderthals have coexisted at the same time.
procedure.
And they've had like mutual interactions.
Yes.
Some of which have been
Mind is stored.
of the sexual nature.
Character.
The ascension codes
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
and these cartridges.
Interesting,
are
yeah.
contained?
Not really. This is the floating black market after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in
Imagine.
the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo's had.
It's like doing it with an alien. Kinda, maybe.
Right, all right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop.
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good
Also,
cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Oh, it's your money.
I don't know, like, there's like some... we do have some, like, Neanderthal DNA, but, I don't know. With Neanderthals, maybe we could have reproduced, but I don't think it was possible to reproduce between all, like, species of humans. I think if they've been, like, a bit too different, it might not have been possible. Did he say something? Obtain cartridges, good ones, okay. Hey, maybe they just want to have fun, yeah. We're kind of talking... This guy this guy leads like my anomalous development classes, and I don't know, yeah, I think he's one of my favorite teachers, mainly because he's like very, I don't know, like, let's say curious. And whenever he explains something, he kind of goes beyond just the topic and like how things are connected. So the way we were talking about this, about that is that we were talking, initially we were talking about like social processes, how they develop, like in kids. And we're talking like about like facial recognition, all those, you know, social things. And how it got to Neanderthals is that since at one point we coexisted, apparently they're not around anymore. So we must have evolved something, or something must have happened for us to survive and for Neanderthals to go extinct. Facial recognition is something my phone has. Yes. But so do you. Screwdriver.
Best friend, the carelessness of fellow tinkerers who leave their tools lying.
There should be... I think that's it. Nice. Yeah, that's interesting indeed. It's pretty interesting. Ooh, the picture.
A tinkerer's best friend, the carelessness of fellow tinkerers who leave their tools lying around.
Maybe you became racist and cute, everyone. I think he said that there were like about 4 theories why Neanderthals went extinct, and extinct is... One is because maybe there were like some viruses or some stuff like that that we could survive, but they couldn't. I think the theory that he said is the most probable is that like our social cognitions evolved a bit more. Like he gave it as an example that if you think about it, like as we evolve, like we gain something, they gain something, and like that, but percentage-wise. And if you raise it to 100%, like Homo sapiens got to 100%, and Neanderthals got to roughly like 95. So they were lacking just a little bit, which could have been the possibility that they went extinct.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
Rufus.
She's almost always unconscious when we run into each other. I wonder if there's a connection. Ah, nonsense.
I went 110%.
Goal? Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
I have death commentary. We'll listen to it in a
I
second.
wonder if he can do it. Not without my help, that much is certain.
It proves. We don't care about the death commentary, I do. It's how games evolved.
So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges.
Only care about the Dehds commentary. That was the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Dream Scene.
Ugh, unconscious again. Great.
Patience! This is only the beginning of the game and...
Protagonist.
Come on. Rufus is already there, and he can assist Doc to bring you back into action.
What protagonist sleeps all the time?
Why, there are plenty. Sleeping Beauty, or Meg Ryan in Sleepless...
Yeah, better print it in the frame because it won't happen again.
She did sleep. sleep.
I'll take a screenshot.
Alright, the title has sleepless in it, but well, that's about Tom Hanks. Well, at least I fell asleep while watching. Somebody's sleeping, and so are you. It's only a temporary condition. Moving on.
A
Screwdriver.
tinkerer's best friend. The carelessness of fellow tinkerers who leave their tools lying around.
Okay. Also, since this year we have like more, basically all of our clinical classes, Shocking Dream Scene 12 code being nice to someone. A true rare occasion. Okay, you know, in all of those clinical classes, basically we, like, they tell us about a lot of like actual cases, and some of these cases are pretty relevant.
Who? Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus.
Like literally happening like today, so stuff like that.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
First. You stole Origins first. Okay.
Oh, hello!
Ew, hello. Let's go this way. The market. I think there should be a ticket over here. Or not a ticket, a puzzle piece. Ta-da! Wardle. Okay, let me save. Let me show the Wardle. Another piece. Hey yo, what? Oh, it's a picture you would enjoy, Dream seeing. Looks like a new. It almost is actually. There's one of Rufus as well, in which are in goodbye Deponia, which we'll have to collect. No, I don't want to see the Rufus one. Alright, level 9, movies. If you redeem another one, we can finish the movies today. Let's see, I saw one. I think I saw both. Meantime, I'm gonna close my window because it's starting to get cold here. Screen. Okay, I'm not sure how to type it though. I saw one. Huh? Wait, screen is not one? Oops, not screen. Okay, screen is not one. I'm not 100% about the other one, because I feel like it might look the other word out if it is. Also, my cat wants to come in, so okay. What do you think? 1 second. Alright. No butthole. Got an idea? Roll. Can't find shit. The one I'm thinking about starts with D. But I'm not 100% sure, because there's one you're not sure about. Alright, I'll just type it, because I'm not sure. Director. Oh, it is one. Because I'm not sure how to do this one now. Or scenario. I mean, that could be... Okay, it is. It is. Nice. Well done. To the pharmacist. Yeah. How do I miss director?
Cool. A freely accessible dumpster with expired drugs.
Expired drugs. My favorite.
Expired tranquilizers. Better than nothing. Somebody should tell them that polka dots are totally out. Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So yeah, you suck. What? I saw the director dreams and you didn't see it.
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and
Nah, bro.
medications.
Oh yeah, I downloaded Fortnite, was out.
Right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
I would like to buy
So scenario, and you didn't.
That's very good. What will it be?
Who's Mr. Cat? Okay, he's there. Oh, like +5 healing potion.
+5 healing potion.
Sorry, all sold out. I
Damn,
have some
bummer.
notes on sale.
Nah, never mind.
W14.
I'll save my money then. What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with antifreeze? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
Have you got any sedatives?
It'd be nice to you again another time.
Prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
That's not a prescription. That's a button you tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm not dumb.
Well, maybe you should get a second opinion. Are you giving away anything for free?
Not really. The only thing I could offer you is a sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely
So
illegal. And
when am I seeing the Copic?
unpredictable in
When I
the
collect all the pieces.
But it's free.
Yes, but
In that case, can I have it?
not so fast. You can only have the Cucumis agnito in exchange for a free coupon.
Cuckoo. What?
Cucumis agnito. The
Cucumber.
cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice. Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable side effects.
You better keep your eyes peeled. I am. So if I found all the pieces.
Nothing I need right now.
You get what you deserve.
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Very funny. I'm blind, just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me.
Blind?
Blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
From here, you've got a great view of the marketplace.
Ah, that explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything, except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
Have you been to Bellevue recently?
Very funny.
I'd noticed that music too.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow.
Wait, this is the hint.
Worm repellent.
This is the hint that you need later on to turn the music off in the settings.
Wait a minute. What is that? What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition is held there, involving platypuses, I think, and water.
Water?
Yes. Luckily, they've now built a railing around the arena. Boo boo boo! Peekaboo! Get lost!
See you later.
Not if I see you first.
My head of game design, Bade, always is between rock and a hard place in terms of discussions with me, that is. Otherwise, we get along perfectly fine. But he suffers from the fact that he is the most competent game design expert who has to check the game design of all our games. Of course, he's also an employee in a company I have some stakes in. So basically, I'm his superior. And that puts him in a tough position when he needs to convince me of something, since in a worst case scenario, I could just tell him, nope, ain't gonna happen. Most of the time he's right though. Anyway, and this room kept us busy for a long time, especially Bade. He used to look at it and said something like, oh man, no change of levels, Pokey, don't put so many exits in there, Pokey. I mean, are there so many level changes at all, anyway? I mean, there's this particularly ugly one. And how many exits have we got? 1, 2, counting these other 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. 7.
You should quit this game and play Fortnite. I don't think so.
Good God, we have so many exits!
Do we count this as one? 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, 6, going up and down. Let's go this way.
Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super, super diffuse.
Do you see a sticker here? Oh, I think so.
What you like about those black market
I think there's one in there.
Good taste in music.
In there. I see the
Seems to
trash.
be a colony of junk crabs. Cute. It's empty if you don't count all the creepy crawlies. An out-of-the-way door in a dark alley. I wonder where it leads.
This screen is another location that's obligatory to any game that takes itself seriously. The dark alley and the back door leading to the dark alley. It's fundamentally wrong to write a game concept and leaving out the dark alley and the corresponding door. I sang about that in another developer's commentary. Yes, I sang. And I can only emphasize that it's common courtesy among game designers to have a dark alley and hide items in the trash can there. Well, we have a trash can here, or rather a trash container, or should we just call it a container since everything's trash on Deponia. Anyway, we didn't hide any items in there, but instead you can hide in there yourself whenever you want to. Come on, try hiding in the container. You'll be rewarded with some cool animations What it's actually good for, you will find out later in the furthermost of all out-of-the-box puzzles that I've ever put on the screen. It's so sinister, mean, and brutally out of the box that it almost seems like some sort of dramaturgical god complex to make Rufus get into the box. Just let that sink in for a moment.
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
and how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Why is there already a red X there? Use the secret knock. Yeah, we can see our progress. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're in chapter 4. Oh, we already did that. Oh, that was the tutorial. So we're in chapter 5.
Expired tranquilizers. That gives me an idea. But where do I get an expired neurotic?
Go there later. Let's go this way. It's him. Look at that.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird. Caution
Egg.
required. The colorful ones like to bite back. Oh man, that was a lousy Easter. I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
I don't see any stickers out here.
The bumper looks stable, but can it withstand the infamous Rufus crash test?
Stronzo! Is you matto making a poof with my new sacco di aria? Now I must go to Il Tocco to get a replacement.
That was funny. A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble. These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down. This isn't a trash-burning engine.
Oops. Wait, speech only? Hold on. What did I do? I don't know what button I pressed by accident.
Your mother, perhaps? All right. I think enough is enough. Your mother, perhaps?
I don't see a switch. No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off!
Well, look at that ugly bastard in his gondola. If that isn't Poke, it's just a gondolier. But he's voiced by me. Yep, that's the character I get to play. Very Hitchcock-esque, how I wrote myself into the game there. Yeah, I'm quite the attention whore. In fact, the concept of Deponia was the first one of our games where I said, I think I really would like to sing in the game. After all, it's a game about complete egomaniac. So it's totally fair game if I, as an equally complete egomaniac, get to sing in it. And I'm not only performing here, but also as the hobo, as he's called in the English magazines. I don't even know if we ever gave him a name in the English translation. Yeah, I guess they made that up on their own, calling him a hobo, I mean. The narrator, the bard, telling the story from the sidelines. But here I got my second gig, looking suspiciously similar to the bard, the hobo. This time as a gondolier, the Italian variant, so to speak. And accordingly, I talk with a politically incorrect fake accent. I also had to sing those 4 songs. Well, actually, it's the same song, but only with different lyrics each time. And I had to sing them with this ridiculous Italian fake accent. Was great fun though. If you run your own video game company someday, you can do that as well. Until then, that's exclusive to me.
I don't see a sticker out here. There should be one in here, however. I see it. Ta-da! Ooh, Bozo. The picture's getting more complete, Dream Scene.
Is that supposed to be a razorfish? To me, it looks more like a sword. Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
Ah, yes, another idyllic bar scene. We have this secret agenda in the company prompting us to hide a bar in each of our games. Congrats, you found the bar in this one. Nah, it's actually a part of the game, and it's Gulliver Scully. I guess the name isn't dropped often enough in the game, despite the fact it's a reasonably cool name for a basement bar. There's a good chance you visited this place quite early in the game while searching for a data cartridge of some kind from the gadget shop. Can't be certain though. In case you just came in here to help Doc fixing goal, please stop listening right now. There are spoilers ahead. Stop listening? Very good. To the rest of you, hello, you actually did it. You've more or less successfully helped Doc performing his surgery. Granted, he was a bit nitpicky about what cartridges to use, and he almost certainly didn't do everything right himself, but in exchange, you get to see a truly extraordinary phenomenon, and that's Goal's personality split. So, Goal, please tell our eager comment clickers in terms of acting, is it quite an effort to play 3 different aspects of one personality? And Alex lent you her voice for this, so how did voicing those 3 characters work out for her?
Alex and Spunky Goal got along excellently. Baby Goal, no problem at all. Lady Goal was a challenge, as apparently that character was a little unfamiliar to her. After all, not everyone's a lady like you, Pokey.
Alright, spoilers are over, as is this chapter of the commentary. I hope you enjoy the remote. What a shame I don't have one of those right now in the studio. For a quick switch, you know. We'll switch back to the game instead. That's easier anyway.
What a lovely bird. Don't they have any face checks around here? May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the Organon?
Death to the Organon! I mean, death to the Organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Ha ha ha. Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Beat Garliff in Rock Paper Scissors, get an official tournament hand.
I hope there's also something useful in there.
The mating song of the Chunk Crabs. The Chunk Avalanche Tarantella, the Jolly Johnny Song, the Dead Pigeon Tango. Where's the music?
Whew. Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down. Ah, the obligatory sugar dispenser. Let's see if the lid is nice and loose. Yep, the way it's supposed to be. Terrific
So-
first mate I've got there. I have to do all the work, and he sits there guzzling grog.
First mate, what are you talking about? I'm just giving you passage on my trawler, for which, by the way, you still haven't paid.
Oh yeah, good old Bozo, always mumbling some ancient sailor's curses. Hello, Bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. Oh, don't tell me I slept through the entire passage.
Like a platypus. Only you mumbled in your sleep.
I was dreaming of my next big adventure.
Would that have anything to do with ballet, sweet cheeks?
I went to see Doc, and now I need to find the gadget shop.
Say hello to Gilligan for me if he happens to be in. It's by the pier, just to the left of the city gate.
How's the grog around here?
This is peppermint tea.
Yeah, right. Tell me another one. Pirates drink grog. Everybody knows that.
But I'm not. Listen, I talked to Doc. He says your skewed perception may be an indication of a serious head injury.
And the scar next to your eye may be an indication of an exciting sea battle. Harr!
Seriously. Did you ever fall on your head? I mean, between the 2 times since we've met.
Anchors away! Hoist the sails! Avast ye landlubbers! Yo ho 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 ho!
Oh, well, none of my business. Just as long as you don't forget to pay me for the passage.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum! Arr. See you later.
Don't get lost.
Candle.
Ambience is perfect.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Locked. That must be Gulliver. He looks all right to me, but he's a lousy replacement for Lonzo. Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. And I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
Gulliver's Gully doesn't sound terribly inviting.
My customers aren't used to being invited anywhere. Who would want to invite thieves and smugglers? Or people with infectious mouth diseases? Now, if you're looking for an inviting ambience, you'd
My
better...
phone, oh, my phone rang. I'm back. Welcome back. Got a few questions.
I've got a few questions regarding your regulars.
I got another piece for the puzzle.
Don't you ever run into problems with the Organon? To me, it looks like everyone here is doing whatever they want.
That's right. The authorities leave us alone here. Portofisco is far away, and the magnetic train route runs along the coast.
So, no Fortnite, no
Market was
Fortnite.
formed in the first place. We're always in places where the Organon doesn't look.
And if I told you that it won't stay that way for long?
Then I would tell you to go join Janosch and his resistance windbags. Only an idiot would believe in that conspiracy crap.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Sure. He drops anchor here on a regular basis.
This is a sad, sad day.
With the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a thing going with that fury? I can hardly imagine how that would work out. Go on, tell me about Bozo's girlfriend again.
I think he's got something going on with the owner of the weapons store in Little Venice. She won't break your heart. She'll perforate it with a repeating laser.
And Bozo has a... I can hardly... That's it for now.
Yeah, that was definitely enough.
It's pretty dark.
It's pretty dark in here.
That's a good thing. Most of my regulars aren't a pretty sight. But if you think this is dark, just wait until the generator breaks down again.
Does that happen often?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's the salty air. Almost the same effect as sugar in the tank. Odd, isn't it?
A drink, please.
Have you got any money?
Well,
I thought so. I mean, just look at you.
Why does everybody always say that?
Come back when you've got money. Transients don't get a tab here.
What else is there to see in the floating black market?
Don't tell me you're a tourist. In that case, you'd better go uptown, assuming they let you in. Downtown is reserved for smugglers, fences, gamblers, and pirates. For a special thrill, I recommend watching the platypus Pataka in the market arena. However, fighting only takes place when two squabblers are going after each other.
Go on, tell me about those platypus fights again.
Platypus Pataka is a lethal contest, a fight for life and death.
Can't the jukebox play a different song for a change?
What do you mean? It plays a different song all the time.
Are you sure? It does sound pretty familiar, you know.
Leave my jukebox alone. Nothing but classics in the playlist. My favorite is the mating song of the junk crabs, but only when the door's closed. I have enough complaints about crab bites as it is.
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah 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 blah, hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah 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 blah, spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah 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 blah, leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Liebold. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that.
Okay.
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
So that's how it works. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hi-dee-dee-dee-do.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
Wait. He's back.
That must be the new airbag. That was fast. God, what a weirdo. Couldn't he find a decent job? Yoo-hoo!
Prego?
What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego?
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere, ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito, only one musical scitta, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cadere, merci. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Brezzo.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool gondola.
Sì. Questo cabrio molto confortable con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
Sorry about your airbag.
It's no problemo. I am a socio di Club Gondola Movilistico.
A member of the gondola club?
Precisamente. Il doc always has a replacement for sacco di aria, caputo. Capisce?
Capisco. Caputo.
Hey, buddy, quit yanking my chain.
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione. Don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing Fina Laura. La 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion. What's that box? Is that your new airbag already?
Sì. Fortunatamente, il doc always has a replacement in the stock.
Do you always have to speak with that goofy accent?
Yeah, you bet. If I don't, I'm in trouble with the Gondola Association.
I see. Arrivederci!
Huh? What's that mean?
Oh, nothing.
Get back down. Let's put Sugar in here. Let's make him go through the songs.
Wish I could remember. Is sugar in the tank good or bad for the engine? Well, there's only one way to find out. Ah, right. It was bad. Thought so. It's really dark here, but not so dark that I'll have to use my legendary sonar hearing. After all, I have the brightest eyes in the whole southwest quadrant. Breathing all that mercury vapor when I was a kid is finally paying off.
What fish?
Ouch! Oh, ha! Oh! Nothing happened. Is that supposed to be a razor fish? To me, the dead pigeon tango. And now, quiet. Ha! Got it. Huh, so that's how it works. Huh, cute.
Ancora? Oh, stupido! Stupido ganzo cretino!
Oh yeah. The dead pigeon tango.
Where did you get this the other song you were singing? He's not singing. I think he's hanging.
Got it.
Oh, sole mio.
Ancora? Oh, stupido!
Oh yeah. The Jolly Johnny song. The Jolly Johnny song.
Oh, sole mio.
But let's save it for now, because I don't think it makes change.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The Ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got the money.
I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks.
So what do we do now?
We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh! Oh! Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
We didn't leave that many widescreen rooms in Deponia, as most scenes transport what we want to say just fine in standard format. But for a change, we have a screen that scrolls when Rufus moves to the left or right far enough. Another great moment for our superb parallax scrolling, even if it's not much and only in the foreground to create some depths. Pity, really. But then again, it's probably better game-wise if you can reach all the objects in the screen with one click. But I guess it's only adequate for this beautiful location to apply the reinvented wonder of widescreens, saying, "Nope, this is where we scroll and enjoy the nice panorama." And accordingly, we will bear the cross of clicking 2 times to reach the gadget shop store. We can take it, so take it. Enjoy the silence, enjoy the moment. Pokey.
What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? Oh yeah! Stick my hand in! Ow!
Got a hook.
Hooked up is easy for me. I can do it with just one finger. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies. I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait. What do I do first? Save the world? Repair my girlfriend's brain damage? No, I know. I'll look at this bucket. Haha, sweet. A boring guy with an even more boring hobby. Yoo-hoo!
Scram! You're scaring the fish.
But
Shoot!
what amateur installed this? It's in need of realignment. What amateur installed this? It's in need of realignment. Oops. Why does that always happen to me with antennas? Why does that always happen That must be one of those genuine tournament hands for professional rock, paper, scissors. I have got to get on board that submersible. Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before.
An efficient tournament hand, get on the submarine, get inside the cockpit.
I feel like I'm being watched.
I don't see a sticker here either.
I can't while someone's watching.
This is a district with a nice name, Little Venice. As far as I remember, I named the districts of the floating black market already in my very first concept, hoping I'll get to implement them in the final game, as well as for a chance to drop their names, of course, at some point. To me, at least, this has always been Little Venice, and if there's one thing you can't leave out when you have Little Venice, it's the Mafia. Also, there are Italian gondoliers, houseboats, and even the architecture looks a little bit like Venice, a dream born from trash. Deponia.
Wait, is that a sticker?
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
No way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's Gadget Shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Ish. No, it's not. Obtain the golden dragon of invisibility. Sneak past wing. Any stickers?
The creative lead of a game, you sometimes need to blindly trust your team. Honestly, I always thought looking at the screen and knowing what absurd things are going to happen here animation-wise, it'll work out just fine. And that's despite the fact that I had no idea how the screen was gonna look like. I had no vision for the animations in this room, and neither did I know how they would be implemented here. I just went out thinking, they'll get this right, and that's how it went down eventually. Guess we were lucky.
Whoever designed this pipe displays a refreshing lack of respect for any sense of efficiency. Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat, a comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option. That can be used to close the pipe. Right now, it's open. Great, now the pipe's closed, but it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Let me check something. This does not tell me what the achievement is, though. Let's collect an agent. Oh, gather 26 items in inventory example. I have to check the achievements here because this guy down is just mingles it too much with the actual game. Use glass of eternal darkness on the eyes in the trash. Okay.
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
Do you know Captain Bozo?
Captain? Ha! Does it make you a captain these days if you only just manage to keep a rusty junk trawler afloat? The only captain I know is Captain Seagull up in Bellevue. But I'll take Bozo any day over that puffed up imbecile.
So, you know him?
I'm currently wearing his underwear, if you really must know.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Back to Doc's workshop. I still haven't gone there. I don't know, let's check it out first before we keep going with the main goal.
Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve. I've never seen such a snooty door sensor.
Blech. Maybe we can listen to commentary.
Yes, we're in Uptown now, the only place on Deponia where you have to rake the yard. It's probably the last place where you can do that anyway, since it's the only place with trees. And this important task is of course one for Hoedown. Up there to the right, the gardener, a character who's very dear to me since he always remembers me of my childhood. A time when I listened to a very special song. I hope I can recall it correctly.
Sometime.
Like this. Hey there kids, it's getting late, time for bed. But do not close your eyes yet, but instead take a guess who's hiding among the shades. Outside your window where he sits and waits for his chance to enter as soon as you sleep. It's Hoedown, ugly as can be. Hoedown, ugly as can be. As soon as you close your eyes, he'll come around.
Perk up your ears, listen to every sound. Then you'll hear his breath as he's impatiently waiting. Maybe a faint scraping on the window's grating that comes from his rake. You will soon get to see it's hoedown, ugly as can be. Hoedown, ugly as can be. All together now. Hoedown, ugly as can be. Hoedown, ugly as can be.
He's also using a shovel, not a rake. Nice. I don't think I see any stickers over here, so let's skedaddle. Où est ce sticker?
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shopomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
Even the platinum quality is of the essence.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe? Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to go.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, an achievement. Lollipops or love? Set priorities. Get to know second goal. Talk to Lady Go. Convince Lady Go to the surgery. Take Go to dock. Get Go to surgery yet again. To Elysium. Convince second goal to another surgery. Use the remote to talk to the different goals. Find Goal. And get to know third goal. Convince third goal to another surgery. Get on board of the submarine. Let's make a save just in case. Need to go back to the shop, the store, so we can get the ticket. Or like the puzzle piece.
I wonder what part of her personality is on here. I bet it's her shapely butt. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Yeah, before we keep going though, I'm gonna take a quick break and we'll keep going. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Game swap. There we go. Wait, let's see. Let's try to go do this with the sunglasses.
The sunglasses of eternal darkness.
Yeah.
Looks like normal sunglasses.
Actually, let's pick that up after we
Are covered in black paint.
do all the interactions.
Cool. Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before. Anti-gravity socks. They have everything here. Here goes nothing.
Do work.
The sunglasses of looks like cool. A juicer hat. I bet I look extra cool with this. Like a man of the world. Cole is bound to be impressed.
An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
Cole is bound to be impressed. The top prize is some fully functional torpedo equipment. Oh boy, just what I've always wanted. Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lotto-Mat doesn't seem to understand my system. Goal and I definitely need something like this for our villa in Elysium. We could put it in our bedroom, for example. Yeah, then I could shred in bed. A juicer hat fits perfectly in this compartment. I have to admit that this customer service bot isn't bad at its job. Nevertheless, I wonder where the owner of the shop is.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shop-O-Mat 2000. How may I help you?
What kind of things do you sell here?
At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most amazing equipment in all of Deponia. Go ahead and browse at your leisure. You are welcome to try out a few gadgets. But please remember to put back the merchandise before you leave the shop.
But of course. What do you take me for?
My CPU has calculated an 86% probability of an imminent attempt at shoplifting.
What? Now that's outrageous. Based on what?
Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example.
Are you a robot?
The gadgeteer constructed me so I could help him run the shop.
Smart move. Where is he now?
This information is irrelevant. I am completely autonomous.
I see. I wonder what became of the gadgeteer.
We have no idea. We have been looking for him for months.
We?
Yes, we are very worried about him, his wife, and I.
So, the gadgeteer is married?
Yes, Camilla is a wonderful lady. I am with her every day, lending her support.
These must be hard times for her.
She should not grieve for a husband who left her in the lurch. She should just look ahead.
People are so unreliable, aren't they?
That is what I have been telling Camilla for months. By now she thinks I am right. Robots are so much more reliable, she says.
Why is the pedestal over there empty?
It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia.
Golden dragon of invisibility?
It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented. And its powers are beyond imagination. But touching it is absolutely prohibited.
I think I can only just hold myself back.
Very much appreciated.
I'll just be on my way then.
Please come again soon.
It's about time somebody invented that.
This is the gadget shop and one of my favorite elements in the game. There's a shop in every Deponia. Shops are great places for adventure players since it's here where you can gear up. Now, we don't have any money, but at least Rufus can try the gadgets as much as he likes. But the utter madness of combining these absurd gadgets to get your hands on another one is not the only fun you will get out of this. Stuff like the cool squeezer head or the anti-gravity socks. Jeez, the AG socks were so much work. In my hand, it seemed pretty simple. Thinking of a reverse gravity animation, I mean, I just thought we would turn Rufus upside down when he walks along the ceiling. Crap. Now I spot that. Whatever. Instead, we had to draw a whole new walk cycle where his code would also behave like Rufus was upside down. A bit over the top, but great job anyway. I guess what they say about karma is true. The extra animations we needed for the socks were balanced out when Rufus walked around while using the golden dragon of invisibility. Another remarkable thing are the Cowboy Dodo all-purpose cartridges in the shop. It's a small teaser for our star appearance in the third part. Cowboy Dodo will be a not-so-minor character in the third installment, and here in this shop, also one of my favorite dialogue situations takes place. And that is the Shop-O-Mat talking to Rufus about the whereabouts of the gadgeteer, the shop's owner. Where can he be? And nice thing is, it doesn't matter at all. Plus, the visuals really make the scene shine even more. Great stuff.
There it is. The golden dragon of invisibility. It's even more beautiful than I imagined. At least, I assume so.
I am very sorry, sir, but the golden dragon of invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right.
Ta-da! Another piece of the puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 6 more. Okay.
I am very sorry, sir, but the floor models must not be removed from the store area under any circumstances.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. She's got style. She's right for me. That's one of the guys I beat up outside the city gate. I'll have to be careful. Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passersby in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. So, unorganized crime, what is it exactly?
We're just like a criminal organization without the organized bits.
Could I join you, maybe? I'm incredibly unorganized.
Don't be ridiculous. What could you possibly have to offer?
I'm a gifted tinkerer.
Really? So what do you tinker?
Power inverters, escape machines, a life of order and contentment.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I'm very resilient. I can fall from a tower 2 miles high into a pile of syringes without taking any damage.
Remarkable. And can you juggle balls on your nose?
Oh, really? I'm a daring adventurer, not a circus ocelot.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
I am so incredibly cool.
Just how cool?
I'm so, like, laid back that the back of my head, like, is almost touching the ground. Yeah.
That's kid stuff. You're simply not reckless enough for an unorganized criminal.
And I'm a good listener.
You are? That sounds interesting.
They call me the Ear.
You know, there's this story that I've always wanted to...
Eagle Ear, master of sound waves.
But my story...
Listening his opponents into the dust.
Forget it.
What? Did he say something? I certainly am reckless enough.
And no, you're not.
Well, how can I prove to you that I'm reckless enough?
You'd have to do something truly reckless, like shave Donna's cat, for instance.
If that's all.
That wasn't a serious suggestion. Nobody in his right mind would ever do something that reckless.
Hey, I'm not nobody in his right... Don't try to stop me. I'll soon be part of your organization. You'll see.
Beat it.
So, what does the Organon think of your organization?
This is the floating black market, kiddo. We don't care what the Organon thinks.
So, what about that Organon official right behind you?
What? Very funny.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Say, where's your pal?
Wink? He's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one, after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
What's new? Sneak past wing. Oh, get inside the cockpit. Sure. Become a member of the organized crime. Shave the pussy, shave kitty. Nice.
She's got style. She's right for me. All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression.
The romantic.
Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line.
Hey, baby. What's up? Hola, everyone. Let's go for that.
That's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then...
Just gonna punch him right in the face.
Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool. What else?
Camel drool.
No, wait. The camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah, here they are.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
What peanuts? Nice.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. Won't you please just come along?
No, I'd rather starve here.
Can't we speed this up a little? We both know that you can't resist me forever.
I said no. And if you were a gentleman, you would know what that word means.
What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right. Let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
A dinner invitation? Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
A restaurant? I was thinking of, an extra serving of peanuts. I mean, they're free, aren't they?
Yeah, if you don't count the doctor's bill.
Great.
It sounded too good to be true. Just forget it.
Hey, baby.
There he goes again.
We're actually not all that different. Neither of us belongs on this planet.
That's right. I belong on Elysium, and you belong in solitary confinement.
No. What I meant was we belong together. We are soulmates, so to speak.
I have no idea where you get that notion. I am sophisticated. I am educated.
Check.
I haven't got any communicable diseases.
But I still maintain that we're very similar.
Just don't come too close to me, will you?
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
It did indeed.
Oh, right. Yes, I can imagine. Here's looking at you, kid.
Why? Do you have a sty or something?
Now that you mention it, I've actually got a little eye infection.
Ugh, keep your distance, okay?
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Good question. What am I doing here? Oh, I remember. You dropped me from the escape pod.
Saved you, dropped you. Doesn't all that depend on the point of view?
Only if you're a short-sighted idiot.
Luckily, that's easy to verify. Hey, Bozo, did I rescue Goal?
No idea. I gave up trying to understand what you were doing a long time ago.
You see? Bozo thinks I'm cool, too. I give up.
I'm afraid I already know you better than that.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman. Gulliver's peanuts are much more germy than Lonzo's. Some bacteria even come in colors I've never seen before. It looks like I finally reached civilization. First, I have to insert a cartridge.
Well, I want to try something. Oh, wait. Impress Lady Go by being a gentleman. Find someone etiquette's heavy.
Hi.
Ah, are you finally gonna order something now?
See you later.
Come back when you...
I want to go to the bathroom.
Locked.
Oh, I don't get to keep them.
A rake. That could be useful. Ow! Ow!
Is there an achievement for this?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I need the sunglasses. Wait.
Ow!
Is there any other achievement I should worry about? This one with Donna. Looks like a board. Talk to Baby Girl about bugs in the tavern.
Ow!
Okay.
Ow!
Oh, I didn't get an achievement. Yeah, what was it? Oh, 10 times. Bloody nose. Rake up an achievement. Nice, we don't have to worry about that. Well, let's do this one, endurance test. I guess we can see them here more easily.
Terrific. Even more filth. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird. Empty, empty except for the bird droppings. There's nothing here but bird droppings. And there's enough of those on Bozo's deck. I didn't have to come here for them. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Ooh, that was a ticket. Nice. Zarov! And then Harvey Easter egg. Wait, not Ed and Harvey, that's the Night of the Rabbit. Okay, he's chilling. The Great Zarov.
This crankshaft without a crank is missing something. But what?
The crank. Oh yeah. Oh, here. Okay. One less.
Oh, platypus, you are the best. Upon your breast, I'll gladly rest. I like your pretty face so well, and your sweet platypusy smell. Into your eyes, I'm fondly gazing. You're not a platypus. Amazing! Your legs are short. Your nose is flat. I must admit, I fancy that. I like your pretty face so well, and your sweet platypusy smell.
Well, achievement, another one. With love from Porto Fisco, expert in platypus poetry. Bring stick to robot 2 or 3 times. We did that. Who's Crane?
As much as I hate narrow-minded specialists, the hat is pretty cool.
Welcome to Platypus Paradise. What platitudes may I offer you today?
What the heck is this place?
It's a souvenir shop. We have everything a tourist could possibly desire. Platypus greeting cards, platypus candy, platypus hats, platypus back scratchers, platypus jewelry, platypus figurines for the mantelpiece, platypus cuddly toys, t-shirts with amusing platypus slogans, and music cartridges with platypus noises.
Well stocked. I take it you're into platypuses.
Sure looks like it, huh? Platypuses are my livelihood. If you know where to find them, you can make a small fortune off of them.
By selling back scratchers to tourists?
Ha! You have no idea. For one thing, I supply them to the Platypus restaurant. I'm also a bookmaker for platypus betting and chairman of the Platypus Club. Platypuses even inspire my poetry.
You, write poetry about platypuses?
Yep, mainly for greeting cards, but they also appear every week in Platypus Daily.
Have you got anything that's not made from platypuses?
Well, the platypus figurines are made of clay, but I use platypus wax for the finish.
Tell me more about these greeting cards.
It's poetry, platypus poetry.
So, when you've got time, I'd really like you to recite some of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so...
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
Sick. You also supply the platypus restaurant.
Yep. There's good eating on one of those things.
What if there's a shortage?
Now that would be a disaster. The restaurant would have to completely change its menu. But it'll never come to that. There are unguarded nests everywhere on the floating black market.
What do you mean by unguarded nests?
In every generation, there's an especially vicious platypus that guards the nest of the pride.
What could they possibly do to you? Try to bite your fingers?
Let me tell you, they're evil little critters.
Oh, don't tell me they can bite through gloves.
And jockstraps.
Oh.
So you're interested in Nest Guardians. Club members get to read all about them in the Platypus Field Guide.
Yippee! What's the deal with this Platypus Club?
Oh, it's great. As a member, you always get brand new information from the world of platypuses delivered to your doorstep. You'll be the first to learn about the wonders of platypus procreation. And you'll know the platypus migration routes even before winter comes.
And you'll have feathers grow on your hump.
Platypuses have neither feathers nor humps. As a member of the club, you'd know that. Upon registration, every new member receives the latest edition of the Platypus Field Guide. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies. With a little help from Dame Fortune, you might be able to join the inner circle of platypus enthusiasts.
If Dame Fortune really keeps herself busy with that kind of humbug, it explains the bad luck I've been having lately. What else can you tell me about platypuses?
Quite a lot, but that would take all day.
And nobody wants that.
If you were a member of the Platypus Club, you would be issued with a Platypus Field Guide. You could look it all up for yourself then.
Ah, yes. Life could be so beautiful. Grab a bus, platypus.
Yes, I will, Ducky Bill.
The Big Platypus Field Guide, 3rd edition.
Hands off! The field guide is only for members of the Platypus Club.
Even though I really resent having to ask this question, how can I become a member of the Platypus Club again?
It's easy. I hid some trial membership cards in the restaurant's fortune cookies.
Really? Which once again proves that luck is relative. I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end. I never
Raining.
They only have dishes made from platypus here. Lady Goal won't like that at all.
Let's listen to commentary.
This screen carries fond memories of my whole team. When I see the screen, I see all of them, since everyone contributed in some way, even more so as it was the team from ancient times. Of course, I see Micha, who did the background, I see the animators, the scripters, and also some folks who really stand out, since they did things that actually weren't even their job on this project. I see Dome there, for example, who sadly left the company some time ago, but back then he worked in the marketing department, and he's also the cousin of Marco Hüllen, who did The Whispered World. He was with us and did the marketing gig for several years, and he came up with the most ludicrous ideas, many of too far out even for our games, if we didn't want any trouble with the law.
Wardo. Alright, give me a sec.
He was the one who said, Pokey, you need to get that platypus trapper in there. And so I got that platypus trapper in there. He said, get me that platypus trapper, when he heard we did something with platypuses, and I was happy to oblige. Another person of interest tightly connected to Deponia is the spiritual leader of our animators, Gunnar Bergman. He's part-time lead animator of Deponia and Harvey's New Eyes, and part-time because Simone, in her position of art directress designate,
Dream scene, calm down.
on that job herself from time to time. But each time when time got in her way, or when she wanted to draw, Gunnar took the wheel. He didn't draw much himself later on, but instead was busy showing the ropes to the trainees or freelancers. A lot of metaphorical juggling was involved to show these people how exactly wanted our animations to be, so the scripters could implement them properly. But in this location, Gunnar also provided a character for the German version, with his voice once again, and I must admit he's become one of my favorite voice actors. From our German staff, that is. We gave it a try back then, way back then. I think the first time was for a picture puzzle game, probably one of those Shakespeare games we did or something. Ever since we cast him for one or the other character. In the German version of Harvey's New Eyes, for example, he actually voiced several characters, and he did it extraordinarily well. Being part of our English-speaking audience, you won't remember his voice from the police officer, for example, you met during the tutorial, but he did a really nice, exaggerated John Cleese voice. And right here, Gunnar is a fast food clerk.
That's a lot of dialogue. It is indeed, Crier, and welcome back. How you doing? How's it going?
Great delivery. Oh, Lord of Darkness. In German, it's Oh, Herr der Finsternis. Manchmal machst du mir richtig Angst.
I don't know what that means.
Sometimes you really scare me, Lord of Darkness. Excellent.
Okay, do a quick save. Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Let me do a shout out and we'll do Japanese. We'll do Wardo. Also, I missed the cash chilling over there by the heater. Yeah, let's do Wardo. Level 10, the final level. Okay, just pop up. There we go. We're just hopping in to say hi and see what the game is about. I have to go do stuff. That's fair. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. And yeah, the game is about... It's a point and click. It has a lot of dark humor. It has some really nice songs. But yeah, it's an interesting game. So I'm trying to find the words as well. Also, I'm playing the complete version of the game, which is something they released later on, and it's like the trilogy all in one, and it has a developer commentary. Also, the dev commentary is the main reason I'm replaying it. It's very interesting thriller. Let's go like this. Nice, one more. I think I see one, but I'm not sure. No, never mind. I think I do. I see another one. It's warming up. Location? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. Yep, that's it. We've beaten movies. The next one is fish. Fish, color, ecology, and then houses. Yeah, but what does it have to do with movies? I don't know, like you shoot at the location and got an achievement. Mouse. Achievement unlocked. Nice. Yeah, Fish Joe needs to beat the next one. Yeah, you gotta tell him. 60%. Alright. Ooh, after Fish we get 5 by 5. So it'll be a bit tougher. Alright, let's keep going. Takeout menu.
Takeout. Very well. Just make your choice from the menu.
Mini games.
I don't know if I mentioned that, but I like
Mini games.
This minigame has a long history. It was even part of the production process before we
Yeah, I'll read this in a
started
second.
working on Deponia 1, if I'm not mistaken. Back then, and I hope I won't do somebody wrong here, it was Ulf who worked on the first draft. Yes, Ulf is a German name. He's a colleague who was on the team, but unfortunately only for a very short time. Unfortunately indeed, since he was one of us, one of the Dalek with heart and soul. The minigame story, though, begins even before that. I had, as many wannabe writers tend to, a folder on my hard drive that contained a dozen or more or less brilliant ideas for movie screenplays. Or at least rough drafts of screenplays written right from my brain on paper, or rather into a Word document. Some of those screenplays were really promising, and while most of them didn't get far, some of them almost made it.
You're back phone, okay.
The idea, however, that somebody comes into a fast food restaurant and by shrewdly manipulating and combining special offers walks away with a meal yet not paying 1 cent originates from a screenplay I wrote, and that screenplay was called The Night of False Idols. That was also about clones, by the way, some sort of road movie, though featuring 2 morticians who drive around with the clones of Elvis and Jesus in their trunk. I don't think I'll ever finish the script, but basically it was a cool idea.
Font size minus 5 cents. Wait, let's read the instructions first. Oh, nom 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 nom. Those platypus burgers sure look tasty. Looks that Rufus had to liquefy both swallowed for chemical experiment. Now has no choice but to combine the various Cthulhu specials. In a way, he can get a small meal for free. What's up, Mark? First, pick a deal, and then just you pick by clicking the product on the tablet and downsize or supersize it accordingly. You can also swap it for a product of equal cost. Just click the highlighted option left on the menu. Okay. Oh wait, don't skip. Just wanna hit the bell.
Just a second. I'll be with you right away. Oh, great and almighty Cthulhu, your
Cthulhu.
servant has found you another sacrifice.
Moginox aprixidor dobidom padrex. Barador extra cheese.
Yes. Yes.
Huh, not a bad place.
Here I am. Please excuse the delay.
No problem.
How can I help you?
What have you got?
What have you got?
Well, the dinner menu applies for the restaurant. Here at the takeout counter, we mainly serve platypus burgers.
I hope they're not too greasy. I would hate to ruin my perfect body.
Oh, in that case, I'd better ask.
Why does he look like floating eyes? Like his body's invisible.
The sacrifice wishes to know whether our burgers will make him fat.
Ravanek cha. Ravanek kamcha. Koror all natural.
Ah, right.
Yeah, he's invisible. His body's invisible.
There's nothing but choicest ingredients in our products, and all the essential vitamins are provided by free-range lettuce leaves. Just make your choice from the menu. There are 3 menu options to choose from. Plus, you can modify your choice if you like. It's all explained on the menu.
I'd like to order some takeout.
Very well, just make your choice from the menu.
Welcome back. Yeah, don't you know any fish in Bulgarian? How am I supposed to know them in English? The problem I have is that I know some fish in Bulgarian, and I know a bunch of fish in English, but sometimes I can know the fish in one language, but not the other. Or like know them in both languages, but not know the connection. If that makes sense. Yes, even know some fish. Like for example, the most recent example I had is the sperm whale. Because in Bulgarian, sperm whale is cachalot, which I actually knew, but I didn't know that that was the word for sperm whale and vice versa. So like I knew both words independently. Show me a pic, I can never tell you though. Same with trees. Like I know names of trees, but I can't translate them. That makes sense. Like I'll probably know the word in both languages, but I cannot translate it. Well, that happens all the time, yeah. I still need to pay one like this. Like, mom shows me some posts in English and tells me to translate it and I just freeze. I think I'm like that more. Now, it happens with more words. Do I just need one, maybe? But for me, it's like mostly with terms, with like names. Wait. I got one extra sandwich. But what am I to do with those burgers? Because I keep making more. Yeah, problem. We're still at 1.5. What if we start with a big one? That way, bit 1. Also, it's funny, me and my friends were talking about Lithuania. We're calling it Lithuania, and one of my friends said it's actually Litva in Bulgarian. Yeah, same with country names as well, like the Netherlands. Sweden. I actually like get mixed up with Sweden more often. Mainly because Sweden is mentioned more often. I don't. I'll just call it Sweden, because it's Sweden. Which is mostly Lithuania for me. What I mix up with Lithuania is that there's another country that's called a similar thing. Lithuania and... In Bulgarian you have Litva and you have Litvia. No. Sweden and Switzerland. Well, in English I don't confuse them. In Bulgarian, yeah. Latvia, yeah, that one. Germany and Deutschland. But this way I don't get a... This way I owe 1. One is Швеция, one is Швейцария. Yeah. That's what I... Like, if I have to say something about Sweden, I'll say Sweden instead of, like, Švecia. .5. Okay, this one is close. I'm not really confused that much, but it happened a couple of times, not gonna lie. Sometimes I mistake taking words. What is the word in English actually? Like foreign words. Which one was it? It was like a few months ago. I think it was falsification. No, not falsification, falsitability. Yeah, the word falsitability. Wait, in Bulgarian it's wait, how is it? Falsitability. Wait, hold on, I forgot. I had it in my mind till like a second ago, but I forgot. Let me translate it. Wait.
Falsifiability.
Falsifiability. Falsifiцируемость. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the one. No. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Hard word, falsifiability. Yeah. Hard word it is. But it's like one we have to word because that's... I don't know, this one is like an important word with theories because like a theory needs to be falsifiable, because if it's not, then it's kind of useless. Because if you make a statement, talking like scientific statement, if you can't say under what conditions it is incorrect, then it's kind of useless. What if I... Wait. This game sucks under all conditions. Made burger. But I'm still missing one. I'm sure with this. Okay. What we'll do is make these two a big one. This downsize ones. This a drink. This downsize like this. 2. 1. Ta-da! Nice. The 40 AIs. Well, that's the vendor.
That deserves a large tip. Let's say 30%.
How very generous.
And you can keep the change.
Ta-da! Oh my! Oh nom 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 nom. Take him to shock himself. I don't know if he's invisible. He probably will give. Be nice stream scene. Fortune cookie.
I can't wait to see if my proverbial tinkerer's luck has landed me a trial membership in the Platypus Club. The greatest happiness is to see others smile. Darn it, another loser.
Just a second. How can I help you?
I'd like to order the same again.
One usual. Coming up.
What a romantic place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. The view, the old town, all that's missing is children at play.
Oh, one moment, please. I think he's on.
I'm pretty sure his body's invisible, by the way. And he's just his eyes are visible.
Oh, you know, oh Lord of Darkness, sometimes I find you downright scary.
Wasn't did you see the Easter egg? That's an Easter egg. Does he blink? I don't think so.
So, what's the deal with these fortune cookies?
Actually, I'm not really sure myself.
That's no problem.
Sacrifice just asked about the fortune cookies, my lord.
Meteor panzuzex padino muror patidana. La paridox tomentor.
Enslave the mortals. Right on.
Okay, if he's completely invisible, but
Here I am again. The fortune cookies are free, courtesy of the house. With a little luck, you may even win a trial membership in the Platypus Club.
Hooray!
his eyes are visible. When he closes his eyes, I can see him. Not logically, we should be able to see them. When he closes his eyes, he see the same things. I'm not sure if he's meant to be invisible. He just blinked and you couldn't see him. I'm not sure if it's a bug that he's invisible. I just don't remember from the Chaos and Deponia. So if he isn't invisible, I'm not sure. I need to check on. I need to check Chaos and Deponia to compare it.
I'd like to reserve a table for 2.
For 2? Just a moment.
I think there may be a second sacrifice. How shall I proceed?
Porto nominem hasur modiner confuginox. Liomon fademon in advance.
If he blinks and his eyes disappear, then he's not invisible.
Boy, they really know how to treat a customer.
Unfortunately, we cannot accept any more reservations for tonight. The only free table is reserved for our regulars.
Does your
Maybe
menu include anything besides
dream scene.
I just need to check that out.
Also known as. Don't you dare.
About the dinner menu, so what should I tell him?
Molesto nimem polidor. Polox verito.
I see.
I'm joking. Good. Did you know that male platypuses are poisonous?
As long as we have a good supply, all our dishes will be made from platypus.
Nothing for me right now.
As you like. I tried my best, oh nameless one. He just wouldn't stand on the trapdoor.
Noctus borem
Or just randomly mentioned the fun fact. No, I didn't know that. Yeah, their claws are poisonous, so if you handle a male platypus, don't let it stab you. Well, there was like all the platypuses, so...
You catch the biggest fish with patience. Darn it, another loser. I'd like... Who needs a trial membership in the Platypus Club when he has health and friends? Darn it, another loser. I'd like... Luck is with the fisherman. Darn it, another loser.
I think that's a hint that we need something from the fisherman. Oops, I don't know what it said. Let me check again.
Take a fortune cookie to the fisherman, you blockhead. Darn it, another loser.
Oh, they straight up give you the solution. Okay. Right side, let's go over there. Game saved. Let's go down here first. A tree. I feel like there should be a sticker over here. Bread. Bread.
If you suck at everything, you might as well become a poet. Knock knock.
Who or what?
Can you skip the walking? Yeah, you can. If you want to go to a different area, you can like quick go to it if you just double tap the door. I just let the animation play if it's the first time I'm walking to that place. I had tell that you have to watch this dude walk everywhere. But we can't skip it on a local basis. You can only skip to like different places or like do transitions, but you can't skip from like here to here. They call me Rufus.
Call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong.
Is there like a ticket here? I feel like there should be.
If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't see one.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Can I borrow some of your things?
No. If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
See you later.
Right. Leave me alone.
What a candle.
So pitiful. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. I'll try laughing. Oh yeah, good decision.
Blow it up, please.
Hey, hands off! If you're looking for someone who's got stuff to spare, go to Seagull. I only have things I really need.
That is so pitiful. I don't know if
This one will go up. Wait, my cat wants to go up. 1 second.
Oh yeah, good decision. That
What?
is so pitiful. I don't know if I should laugh. I'll try laughing. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So pitiful. I don't. I'll try. Oh yeah.
Hey!
And what's this?
The ashes of my poor mother. I keep them as a reminder.
What is a pot of ashes supposed to remind you of?
Not to feed fire platypus's dry kibble, for example.
Oh. That is so I'll try oh yeah. That is so...
Okay. Commentary.
Good old Crane. He is among my favorite characters. In my oldest concept, he was supposed to be the brother of Seagull. At that point, though, Seagull's narrative purpose wasn't fully determined or developed. Actually, I'd rather not tell you now. That's gonna be a surprise.
Surprise!
In a way, I always liked the idea that beneath the state of someone outrageously rich, there was someone living who's really poor, and consequently, both of them live in exemplary neighborly animosity. I'm especially fond of the background Micha illustrated here. Crane lives in such poor conditions that he actually had to draw all the things he lacks in his flat on the wall with crayons. It's so pathetic that I don't even need to comment on this any further. And that's also why this condition isn't mentioned any further within the dialogue either. Despite Crane's poverty, this is an equipment room. Spiteful as we are, we can take everything he has left. It's not that much to begin with, the threads and bread, and of course his grandma's ashes. God, this is vicious.
Is that mother, not
Again, it's a
grandma?
good transition to the fact that we had some serious trouble to keep proper track of all the items you can pick up in this chapter. We created a crapload of spreadsheets with items, and those were way more than fit in our inventory. So we had to come up with something, as we didn't want a scrolling inventory just because someone might pick up an extra item. We wanted, in fact, a perfect 25 item inventory. We ran the numbers multiple times and came to the conclusion that 25 was the perfect number. Eventually, though, we miscalculated and realized you can't have two of those items simultaneously, since you have to spend one to get your hands on the other and so forth. Tough stuff to put all those items in context of the others. Ultimately, there was something we had missed, or some item had to be added. I can't really remember. Alex told us, but the inventory was already done, as was the first part. And the inventory in Chaos on Deponia was supposed to look just as the one from the first installment. But we realized, shoot, we have one item too much. I mean, granted, it was very unlikely that there were players who would run all over the floating black market doing nothing but picking up items, so they would end up with 26 items. You would really need to be hell-bent on that. Yet, it is possible, and accordingly, we had to kick our brains into overdrive to solve this. But as much as we tried, we couldn't just take away one item, and so we decided, I think that was a cool, enjoyable choice, to turn this glitch into an Easter egg and also an achievement. If you manage to cram 26 items into your inventory, you will get a nice achievement.
Nice. How many do we have right now? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. So halfway. Yeah, you can tell it visually that it's half filled. I can take the glasses. What's he doing? I think once we start picking up the eggs, I know that we'll get it. Anyway, let's walk over here. Alright, it's starting to get late, so let's give it a save. Yeah, Dream Saint, are you still here? I want to show you something before we wrap it up. Save. I want to show you the progress with the puzzle. No, okay. This is the progress with the puzzle. Enjoy. Oh, you! Alright. Quickie. I can see her beaches. Indeed. Let's head out to Spider Season. Actually, someone playing. Well, this was a family-friendly game. No. Deutsch. There's someone playing, but in Deutsch. I mean, the game is made from a German studio, so Dutch. I think Dutch. Wait, not Dutch. Deutsch. Somebody's playing this game. Yeah, this for Chaos and Deponia, this means someone else. For Deponia 1, there's like 4 streams, but 4 of these are in German and 1 is in Italian, so we can't really read any of them because no English. That's crazy. I mean, this game is pretty popular to like German audiences because it's a German game. I feel like it would have been cool to play the game in German as well, like hear the actual like German audio, but I don't know German. Yeah, we'll just read spiders. There's no one playing English. But yeah, the game is actually pretty popular in Germany. Like most of the time when you see streams of Deponia, it's someone German playing it. And you can often see like streams of German people. Read Kai Senan. I don't think my 2 viewers would be of much help to him. Wait, what is it? Is he still streaming? It says that his channel is in follower or subscribers mode only. Not sure why. Oh, let's do head over to spiders. There would be, bro. Okay, 3 now. Alright, since we have 3 people, let's raid Kaisen. I'm kidding. Alright, this is my Discord. I'll keep you updated there, and yeah, I'll try to stream tomorrow as well. Kaisen is live. I mean, I guess, isn't he doing like a 1-month streamathon? Then we will head over to spiders. Alright, I appreciate you being here today. Out of breath, keep me company lurking, chatting, so by hanging out and watching stream, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. I know, I don't watch him. Well, me neither, but I just thought about it. Anyway, raid is going in like 15 seconds. Yeah, have a good one, take care, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.